everyone, this is VOOMVOOM. Today we're visiting GONGBECH, a unique cafe in Jeju, South Korea that opened in May this year. It is unique because it's not just a cafe, but also a complex culture space that includes a gallery. It was put on the radar thanks to numerous promotions from famous celebrities and influencers. The cafe also holds special value to BTS fans' ARMY, as it is owned by rap member Suga's brother.
GONGBECH means blank space in Korean, implying the minimalistic atmosphere of the cafe. The cafe is quite far away from the usual tourist spots in Jeju. It is placed on a wide concrete landscaped space, giving it a stark and serene look. There are two large areas for people to enjoy their food, along with a breathtaking view of the ocean. There are no separate tables and chairs at GONGBECH. Customers sit and eat on these large red benches.
We selected a variety of pastries and beverages to review.
There was a beautiful collection of both unique and ordinary fresh baked goods. First, we have what looks like a regular brownie. Little pieces of nuts are visible, which is a nice touch. Let's try it out. It cuts through very smoothly, not too crummy or anything. It's rich, but not to the degree it feels heavy. It's not too sweet either. The subtle nut taste adds another dimension to the delightful chocolate. Other than lacking a wow factor, it's pretty much perfect. We'll give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Let's try this pound cake. We appreciate the minimalist exterior that parallels the overall vibe of this cafe. Let's hope less is more. This is very tasty as well. Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. They used a real baby carrot as decoration. A bit strange. The second piece likewise lacked the wow factor. We hoped the baby carrot might do the trick, but alas, it was merely a plain vegetable. Nevertheless, the pastry did not fail to impress in terms of taste, and hence we rated a 4.5 out of 5.
We're particularly excited for this next pastry because it incorporates a piece of Jeju's culture, matcha, also known as green tea. Let's dig in. Very rich, just like the normal brownie. More importantly though, the matcha doesn't taste at all artificial, which is often the case with green tea flavoured pastries. The ratio of matcha and chocolate is perfect. That said, if you're not a huge fan of matcha or green tea, this is not the dessert for you. This deserves a 5 out of 5, flawless and worth the price.
GONGBECH or twisted breadsticks are essential to Korean pastry shops. But because they are so basic and easy to make, we don't expect them to be over $1 or $2. Just from slicing we can tell the bread seems a bit stiff. A good GONGBECH is consisted of a crisp outer layer and a soft inner layer, but this bread is clearly dry. And the exterior sugar coating is nothing special either. The taste was fine, but it's basically just fried dough. It's hard to make something that simple taste bad. There are plenty of other GONGBECHs from cheaper shops that were better, so we wouldn't recommend this particular pastry at GONGBECH. 2 out of 5.
Lastly, we have a strawberry Panderer. This delicate pastry is certainly a treat for the eyes, very Instagram worthy. At first glance, we see there's a lot of powdered sugar falling out. A lot. Let's open it up. It's got a nice big dollop of berry cream in it, keeping everything moist. It's so creamy that it almost tastes like melted ice cream. But the treat can be a bit heavy on the stomach. Just like the carrot from the pound cake, the strawberry on top here is just a plain strawberry. This was flavorful, but the taste didn't live up to the visuals. Plus, it's a bit difficult to eat with the cream and powdered sugar everywhere. We give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Got the iced chocolate milk for 7,001. It definitely tastes superior to ordinary chocolate milk from the supermarket, but it's no different from chocolate lattes at other cafes that charge much less. The chocolate flavoring was bland and there was no wow factor.
Next up, we have the Jeju Hallabong Ade. Hallabong, a sweet variety of the mandarin orange, is a well-known local product of Jeju Island. You could chew the fresh pulp in the mixture. There's plenty of carbonation too. Even though this drink is also pricey, it was not only unique but also very tasty.
Lastly, we tried the most expensive drink, hoping it would do the price justice. But the mixture was way too thick for a juice, which lessened the refreshing feeling we had hoped for from a fruity beverage. It's still pretty good, but if you're going to pay this much for an authentic drink at Jeju, we'd recommend the Hallabong Ade instead. One additional note we have about the beverages is that they were given in disposable cups. Thankfully, they weren't plastic, but we suggest that GONGBECH try more environmentally friendly options such as mugs when customers aren't taking out. Overall, the pastries were appetizing and very satisfying. The brownies and cakes are definitely worth the trip to this particular cafe, even though it's a bit out of the way.
The beverages were also okay, but didn't stand out as much as the food. But we want to mention that the prices for both the breads and drinks may seem excessive, but this isn't uncommon for tourism-driven locations like Jeju. Many other cafes we visited on the island had similar price points.
The full-wall windows paired with the spectacular ocean view is one of the best selling points of GONGBECH. This feature certainly elevates the experience and even makes the food taste better, not to mention that it provides a great photo opportunity.
Lastly, we recommend you take the short walk to GONGBECH's gallery, placed adjacent to the cafe. From moving robotic mirrors to this beautiful staircase, this vast space is a mini museum you get to enjoy.
If you're visiting Jeju and you're a BTS fan, a fan of contemporary art, or just looking for a unique cafe, GONGBECH is the place to be. VOOMVOOM reporting from Jeju.